months later, he would release a less than satisfying apology to Chris Rock.
Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior.
I'm sorry. I don't know why this just made me laugh, bro. This just looks, he just looks dumb. The Deserved Downfall of Will Smith, a video by Jamari. Seems like my boy Will Smith just can't catch a break. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was on tour and there was some controversy or some rumors going about there was some AI. It was an AI generated audience. I don't know how true it is, but I'm sure my boy Jamari gonna let us know what's going on. So let's check out the video. I'm not gonna do too much talking.
Instead, that's what I did, and that's how I got.
So back when I was a kid, Will Smith was an absolute legend. He even starred in my favorite show back then, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Legendary.
For those of you that didn't know, that's actually where I coined the term the tan Superman.
Yeah, what's up, baby? Yeah, this your suntan Superman.
Oh shit,
Keep
I didn't
in
even
mind,
know
this
that.
was all after Will was already a Grammy Award-winning music artist. And after The Fresh Prince ended, he was considered one of the most popular actors on Earth for movies like I Am Legend, The Pursuit of Happiness, Hitch,
Great movie.
7 Pounds, Hancock, I, Robot, and many more.
All things considered, Will is a great actor. I can't knock it. I can't knock it. My boy, he can act. 100%. Just seeing all of these films were iconic films.
Welcome to Earth.
He was the blockbuster guy with a very wide range of acting ability, and he also boasted a very clean image. His kids had talents, and J. Cole even wrote about wanting that Jada and that Will love. Yeah, that did not age well. But over the last couple of years, the erosion of his public image was really like nothing we had ever seen before. And it really all started on June 10th, 2020, when the pandemic was in full effect. Everyone was at their home online in their little jammies, and his wife Jada Pinkett Smith dropped the bomb that she had an affair with her son's very good friend, August Alsina.
I will never understand why she did this. This was the most pointless shit that she could have ever done. From that point forward, we lost Will. 100%. Like, this red table talk, this was the worst thing that graced the internet.
What happened, Jada?
Okay, so let's start with, I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Yeah,
I think it was about 4 years ago. Started a friendship with August. And
Friendship.
we actually became really, really good friends.
Mind you, this man's like, he was like 24 or 23 at the time. Shawty's in her 40s or 50s. Could you imagine? Is that not predatory? Like, roles reverse if it was a guy and a guy. Man, listen. We don't talk about that enough. It's crazy.
And then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
You fucked them. Not an entanglement. If you don't know, I don't like Jada. I don't like her. Just off of what I'm seeing and how she ruined a legend. Straight up ruined a legend, bro. We lost Will. A lot of it has to do with her.
Said.
An entanglement?
Yes.
Crazy way to call cheating. You cheated.
She would sit there going on and on about their entanglements while Will basically sat back looking like a sucker. Now at this time, I would say that most people felt compassion for Will more than anything. Yes, some people were still calling him a simp.
We ride together.
We die together.
Bad marriage for life.
Clowns. Like, that shit is not funny. Get her out. He makes way too much money to deal with her BS. Get her out of here, bro.
But they felt like this was a public embarrassment of sorts, and so he still had like a massive support. People were really just against
Goatee
Jada.
with no
the only
stash
person
is
that can
crazy.
give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And he was still making huge waves online as a content creator and coming out with some really good movies. And it wasn't until 2 years later when Will would have his major setback on March 27, 2022, the night of the Academy Awards, when we would have the slap heard around the world, you know, him and Chris Rock.
Bro, that was 3 years ago? Damn. That shit felt like yesterday.
Yeah. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow.
And he would continue on to tell Chris to keep his wife's name out of his fucking mouth.
My wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
It was really awkward, no one
Look
knew
at
if it was
Lupita.
just part of the show, and things would get even more uncomfortable when Will would win the award for the best actor that year, going on stage
For him to slap somebody and still win an award, I'll never understand that, bro. That shit's insane.
and essentially rage crying to his heart's
And I was so mad when that happened. Cause it was two black legends, bro. Like, he just didn't have to do that. Like, that was just such a poor choice on Will Smith's part, bro. Man.
content.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to
Turns on Will. He would get
Oops, let me go back.
nominees. Apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees.
Not Chris Rock, though. Not the nigga you slapped. But everybody else, I apologize. Like, what?
I feel like this is when many people kind of turned on Will. He would get banned from the Academy Awards for the next decade.
Got smacked in the fucking Oscars by this motherfucker.
Only 7 more years to go.
And people like, did it hurt? It still hurts.
And then months later, he would release a less than satisfying apology to Chris Rock.
Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior.
I'm sorry. I don't know why this just made me laugh, bro. This is just looks, it just looks dumb. Like, I don't even know what we're looking at right now. Is this even Will? This gotta be AI. I don't know. Something about this, it ain't sitting right with me.
Behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
Now, I would say since the slap, his career has
Like,
been a
what
bit
is
of a
he even
tailspin. It's like
doing?
people were no longer interested in his movies, and really his latest pivot has been back to his music career.
Feel like I'm just getting started. They tried to finish me. I'm like the universe, infinite. There's no end in me. This is the bounce back.
And let me just tell you guys, it wasn't going very well. He
Wildest part is that he wrote that. That was not off the top, ladies and gentlemen.
released this single called Girls, and it sounded very, very outdated.
Head, shoulders, knees, toes. Hold up, wait, pose.
And that's where we get to today's story, as he has been on a bit of a world tour. And so I was seeing these clips and I was like, damn, that looks hyped as hell. I mean, with him being an international icon for the last 2 decades, it was really no surprise that he could pack a large venue overseas. Especially
True,
when
yeah.
you consider the fact that he's kind of always been viewed as family-friendly entertainment. So he's posting all these clips from his shows, and people started to question this video he released of the crowd that was clearly AI, and some of these so-called AI fans were
It's crazy because at first glance, you can't really tell. But people really hate Will now, bro. For them to even find this out is actually hilarious. Look at these faces. Jesus Christ.
completely distorted. A lot of the signs just said things like, I love you, Will, or references to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. But some also said things like, you can make it, help me survive cancer, while other signs had small things about them that the AI could not replicate the correct
Love you, Fresh Prince.
way. I mean, in general, Will has been dabbling with AI for years. Over time, he's posted countless AI videos made of him
Yeah, I've always seen this old video of him eating spaghetti. What's up with that? Why'd they choose Will? I don't know.
eating spaghetti to, I guess, document the
Oh,
rise
okay.
in AI abilities. And he even talked about it here.
But as AI started to develop, someone put in the prompt of Will Smith eating spaghetti. So that was like, yeah, right, yeah. So just a random thing. So that became the test of the evolution of AI video.
Yeah.
Is every couple of months they do a new prompt of Will Smith eating spaghetti, and the latest one is the first one that's absolutely perfect and photo real.
It's mad. Honestly, I was watching it earlier and I was like, I can't believe that's not you.
Yep. I'm still eating the spaghetti in 2025.
Okay, you could tell that that's not Will when he starts talking, but when he's eating the spaghetti, that actually looks like a young Will.
I mean, I'm sure Will look back on this one day and regret his digital footprint, and I really don't want you guys to do the same, so that's where Delete Me comes in.
Alright, let's get
You're being for sale, really having your identity is a very, in fact, of my personal, for forma.com/more ironic about the guy 3% off. I mean, you have to admit, there is something awfully ironic about the guy who took down a militia of gone bad AI robots, turning to AI to make his career look more poppin' than it is 20 years later. It also led me to question what about his other videos is actually real, because this does appear to be a mixture of a real clip with some AI spice added to it, like this video of a brawl being thrown on stage.
There's kids here.
Like, was that real? Other things he posted.
Who's throwing a bra on stage for Will Smith? Not Jada. Tell you that.
Were obviously just staged for the show, like when he picks two random fans from the crowd to break out into a sick-ass Carlton dance. I mean, the whole thing just opens everything he does up to speculation, and I really don't understand why do it when he clearly has real footage of some poppin'-ass shows that he's been doing. I mean,
it's because he's insecure. If it's not apparent, the guy's insecure, wildly insecure, so you're always gonna do stuff to soothe the ego. But this is a crazy standstill. I'm just realizing that. What is he even doing? Yeah, he's wildly insecure. All the money, all the fame, all the notoriety, still insecure. It's crazy.
Search of his AI adventures, I even found a video where someone made a mock trailer for I Am Legend 2, now co-starring Michael B. Jordan.
The virus is evolving.
It all just tells me that we are not too far away from everyone having access to AI that will appear so legitimate that you can make someone look like they are saying or doing something that they never said or did.
How do you feel about boarding the Titanic?
They say it's unsinkable. I just hope they don't charge extra for breathing air.
I mean, y'all might think it sounds dumb, but there is someone's grandma out here that thinks that it's 100% real. And obviously that's going to be very dangerous. I mean, honestly, if common people have access to this, I can only imagine how long this tool has been used to deceive the public, maintain social control, and promote propaganda against individuals and even entire countries. I mean, recently there were even AI tributes made and shown at concerts of the late great Ozzy Osbourne, where he is featured in heaven with the likes of Kurt Cobain, XXXTentacion, Michael Jackson.
Niggas need to stop. That's weird. What are they doing?
Jackson and Tupac. People also found this insanely disrespectful. Like this guy Rod Stewart, it was his concert, and he had performed with Ozzy before. Like, if you want to honor him, just play the real video, damn it. You also had a kid who was a victim in the Parkland shooting whose parents used AI to conduct an interview with a journalist for their son gone too soon.
All right, if you want to share anything or have questions, I'm all ears. Just let me know.
Joaquin, it's Jim Acosta. I was wondering if you could tell me what happened to you.
I appreciate your curiosity. I was taken from this world too soon due to gun violence while at school. It's important to talk about these issues so we can create a safer future for everyone. What would you like to know more about?
I would like to know more about you. Can you tell us about yourself? What did you like to do?
This is such in poor taste. Why would they think that this is okay? You're AI generating interviewing a guy post-death? Are people okay in the head? What the fuck?
I'm all about love, laughter, and living life to the fullest. I cherish my family and friends and always try to spread joy wherever I go. Though my life was cut short, I want to keep inspiring others to connect and advocate for change.
No, I don't want to. I mean, a lot of this shit is just downright creepy. Like, that did not sound natural at all. And I understand that everyone grieves differently, but this is not the way to honor someone who was taken off the earth by a dark tragedy. And I don't know, I just don't like the way this AI movement is accelerating at such a rapid pace.
Oh
I mean, these motherfucking kids aren't even learning anything at school. They're just asking ChatGPT, "Oh, mama, I don't know how to write a 200-word essay and I'm 18 years old." Either way, it's hard to see Will Smith having such a steep fall from grace. He has obviously been embarrassed by his wife.
Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film me.
Astaire, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Don't. My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Looks like a battered
man. He has
man.
embarrassed himself over and over again. His music ain't hitting, the beats are outdated, and it's almost like watching your favorite athlete growing up finally become washed. I don't know, maybe this guy just has like a humiliation fetish. Either way, I want to know y'all's thoughts on AI down below. What do you guys think?
Okay, I'm never gonna be the one to say that AI is bad. I don't think AI is bad. It is just a tool like anything else. I feel like ChatGPT is one of the greatest things ever. I think it's very creepy how people are using AI generated images and video and stuff like that, but I don't think it's bad. It all depends on who's using it. Like, is a knife bad? A knife could be used to prepare a meal, but it could also be used to kill someone. Is it necessarily bad? Depends on its intent. I think AI, all things considered, is a good thing for the most part. I think Will Smith is wildly insecure. For him to still do AI generated video on a packed concert just speaks to the level of insecurity that he has. Or maybe it's his team, I don't know, but I can't imagine that he doesn't have a hand in it. I feel like he's going through a midlife crisis. And it seems like he just cannot find himself. Like, I feel like he's very lost. And all of the things that he's going through is fixable. He just has to be honest with himself and recognize where he is and who he is. And he could just change it. But right now he is in a deep psychosis that he seems to not be able to get himself out of. But yeah, that's about it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. See y'all in the next one. Peace.